Everybody, welcome back to Nashville at Afterbuzz TV, our second to last episode. Woo! All right, season 6, episode 15, called I Don't Want to Lose You Yet. Dude, we're going electric. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, Afterbuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Welcome back. We gotta have some fun because we only have 2 episodes left. I'm one of your hosts, JJ Jurgens. I'm joined here by these beautiful ladies.
Hello, everyone. I'm back. Marisa Serafini here.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Sam Davidson, I'm crashing for one more week, you guys. I just can't let it go. So thank you for having me.
Yay! Hey, everyone. I'm back as well. Violet Kanian.
The whole crew. And happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Well, so it's going to be fun. We have lots of topics we're going to talk about. Jonah, Maddie, Twig. We got Avery and Juliette making some big moves. Scarlett singing. Gunnar going electric. And Deacon finding out about his dad's drinking. And we also got some special news segments. We got our picks, our special song picks for you. So it's just going to be a fun show. So let's just get right to it. All right, let's start out talking about Twig.
Good for him.
Yeah.
I said finally say what he has to say to Jonah. He deserves it.
He does. They're not millennials. What's the generation below millennials? They're
Gen
Z,
I believe.
Yeah, they're very.
Gen Z.
He's very Gen Z. It's like, oh, poor Twig. Not really. Like,
Yeah.
Twig, get a job.
Gen Z is far more lost than the millennials.
Very true.
I think he's...
Gen X.
No,
Is
Gen
it?
X is the 70s, 80s.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
so.
Gen Z.
What the
It's
heck
Gen
are
Z.
we?
I know because my sisters are Gen X. I'm just saying.
Oh, interesting.
We're millennials. They're Gen Z.
All right.
All right, now that we've got
Settled.
that settled.
Just to let you know.
I think Twig comes out the winner in all of this. I mean, he gets what Jonah wanted. Mm-hmm. He gets
the
Maddie.
girl.
He gets the girl. That's like epitome of win. So he wins.
Agree. Yeah, you just see. I mean, it's just wrapped up in a nice little bow. I'm glad they kissed already, so we got that going. And then, yeah, you know that he's just going to produce her music. They're going to make lots of wonderful hit songs together, and everybody's going to be happy.
Yeah.
They're gonna create awesome music though. Mm-hmm. I don't think we're gonna have enough time to listen to it.
I know. Are they going to be
Unfortunately.
another Rayna and Deacon? I think Scarlett and Gunnar are probably the OG Rayna and Deacons.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, OG Rayna and Deacon or Rayna and Deacon. But I don't know. I just think that he's kind of an underdog like Deacon was, and it's sweet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he's going to be one of those, like, he's fine with being the producer and being behind the scenes, but will help her, like, really grow and really do some cool stuff with her career. And they'll be a good collaboration. Good team.
Yeah.
Did you guys think that Jonah like felt bad? I saw it a lot in his eyes, but I think he has to like keep up this show for everybody else. So
Yeah. I think he has a lot of growing up to do, and it's a little bit sad just because we're not going to get to... I think him and Twig deserve to be friends again one day. We're never going to get to see that happen, but hopefully...
Yeah, I agree. On some levels, they are genuine friends because after they even had their tiff, they were such boys about it and be like, all right, let's go get a beer. So you can tell on some level they actually are friends. Break up for now, but I think Jonah does realize that he was being just a D-bag.
Yeah, for sure. Now, let's talk about that fight for a second.
and they like fall on the most comfortable things they could possibly fall on. Oh,
There was a squeaky in there.
Yes. Like they had to add that squeaky in there, I swear.
I was ready for them to fall into the pool. I was like, this cannot end well.
Yeah.
Well, I loved it because it kind of gave that comedy a little bit, and I was like, are they going to acknowledge what idiots these kids are? And when you heard the squeak, you go, okay, they're acknowledging it. This is stupid. But it's real. And I mean, think about those, like, douchebag kids. I'm sorry, but they're rich. I'm not talking about Justin Bieber, but maybe. Kids like that, you know, they're fighting. They would totally fall onto a floaty.
Yeah, it was classic. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I definitely think that the end we saw that look in his eyes, and I think he knew that he really was a good friend, and that these other guys were all just kind of like
They're yes men.
Yeah, and that he was letting a good friend go, and that that he was losing out on the girl and losing out on all these other things that because he just
Yeah.
But he made his bed. Now lie in it.
Yep.
So
Well, he'll just
Move
get a
on.
new one. I mean,
That's
Exactly.
true.
Yeah.
But do you wish that Twig would have told Jonah, I love Maddie? Do you think that just would have been super extra?
I don't think it was necessary.
Yeah, I did either. Yeah.
Because he got her at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jonah will
Yeah.
find out one way or another.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. He'll see pictures or
Yep.
something soon.
And
Or
I
their
think the
music
whole
together.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
maybe the whole Jonah and Mia storyline will get out, and that's karma in and of itself. That's gonna eat him up, so that's fine. Mm-hmm. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, me too. I'll get back to it. But we have another little read
Yes.
for you.
We do, you guys. Besides Nashville, we do so many other awesome shows here at AfterBuzz TV. We produce after shows for nearly all of your favorite TV shows. From dramas, reality TV, sci-fi, and more, there is no network that works harder to serve television fans. But we need your help. We're asking that you please subscribe to one or more of our YouTube channels. By subscribing to our channel, YouTube will suggest content that is tailor-made for you and will help AfterBuzz continue to grow. And if you're worried about those pesky notifications, don't be, because they are completely optional. So hit that subscribe button now for this channel and check out other AfterBuzz YouTube channels as well. Let us know you did so in the comments, and we will thank you live on air one more week next week. So do it so you can get a shout out. For now, thank you guys for being the best fans and for helping us be the ESPN of TV talk.
Hey. All right, let's keep talking about Avery and Juliette and Alana. Yeah, we have lots in this little, not even a triangle anymore. It's a quad. With
Yeah.
Dick Brad in there.
It's some kind. It's a circle now.
Yeah.
I think it's a spider.
Yeah, I know.
It's a big web of craziness.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do love how Juliette is taking responsibility for what she's done.
Agreed.
We know girl is crazy, but at least she's aware of it.
Yep.
Well, I'm like, how much longer is it going to be till she just goes, no, it's not fair. Like, I know I said it was okay,
Right?
but it's not okay.
The old Juliette.
Yeah.
I think we've seen her mature so many times and then fall back to what she's been doing. But I don't know. I see this time, I think it's so different. She's been holding on to it's okay. She's even giving him the reason why it's okay. So it's like, okay, she truly understands. And I think he's even like, whoa, like, what?
Yeah, yeah. And she didn't let him know that she was pregnant.
Yes,
but she didn't
because
want to,
she
like,
know-
yeah. So I was like,
exactly.
we're seeing some steps.
Oh my
Agreed.
gosh, finally.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
It only took 6 seasons. But the moment that she realized it'd be manipulative, I was like, all right, there's some growth there. Again,
Yes.
awareness. So there's character growth for her. I like it.
What do you think about her step away from the music industry and moving out?
Didn't I predict that?
I
I
mean,
feel like I predicted
I think
that.
you may have.
Yeah,
Okay.
that she was going to leave.
Yeah.
how many people, though, it's like Joaquin Phoenix, and there's just other celebrities that go, I'm retiring, and then they just keep on appearing in movies or making music under a different name, or I don't
big
believe
tour.
it. Yeah, it's, come back. I literally see Juliette Barnes maybe like no less than 10 years being like, I'm back. And just having
Yeah,
Here's the
I
new
can see
me
her
album.
doing that. Like maybe
Yeah.
once her kids
yeah.
have grown, I could totally see her being like, okay, I've done the mom thing. I've
Yeah.
raised my kids. I'm back. Kind of like Rayna almost did that a little bit, but I think she stayed in the eye more. But yeah, I wouldn't mind if she did that.
I wouldn't either, because I think that'd be kind of great. Because I like her idea now to step back and get outside of all this craziness that she's been through, especially with the other kid on the way, and that, and really get involved in the kids' lives. But I think, after 10 years, I think she can go back to her professional little
Yeah,
bit. And, like, I'd love to hear some more songs and stuff from her.
Right, and she's done the country music, and it's always there. She has her loyal fan following. Right now, she needs to be a mom. Because
She
we've
hasn't seen that child. Like,
No, exactly. I was just watching. And I was like, "Wow, Cadence has gotten so big, and we
Yeah.
haven't seen it because
Cadence, I forgot her name.
because Juliette hasn't seen it. So like right now, Juliette just needs to be a family person. She needs to be a mom.
Yeah, I think as much as that institute or whatever you want to call it, the faux
cult?
the faux Scientology cult. I mean, she did do some reflecting, I think, and in some weird way, I don't want to say it helped her, but I think it terrified her enough to do so much self-reflection that she kind of now is a better person because she realizes she did that to herself, and she's figured a lot of things out.
Yeah.
very interesting. Yeah, that's very true.
What were you guys' feelings on Alana's now just, like, breaking up with Avery like that?
We've seen
at
this
the table,
scene
right?
5 times.
Right? And she keeps doing this like over and over. But I think I'm thinking the reason she's so strong on this decision this time is because she knows she has to do certain things with Brad, and she doesn't want to disappoint Avery.
I think he's going to be disappointed regardless.
True. I mean, as far as she's gone, true.
Right.
But I think that's kind of her reasoning to the whole Juliette thing, maybe. But I think it's more so what she's dealing with right now.
What do you feel about her decision to do that after she's already like made the decision to kind of break up the band by like choosing Avery, you know, like, and then now to like walk away from that as well? Does that diminish like those actions that she took to do?
I'm not sure if it diminishes because those guys are still friends. I mean, they could start the band whenever they want without Alana. That's fine. My question is really like her motivation of why she or like what she's doing with Brad. Because it's a weird, sick, twisted game we're watching. And I'm like, what are you actually doing right now?
Well, can we talk about that scene with her and Deacon, though, too? I don't know.
Whoa,
yes.
Oh
Something's
my
happening.
gosh. She said something. She
Yeah.
asked him something.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, you didn't, CMT. Because you know Deacon's like stressed out face. And he touches his face and his mouth goes up. And
hand.
whatever she said to him was upsetting.
Yeah.
So...
And she said I have to ask you something. So I'm like sitting there thinking, how did she word it, or what could she have possibly asked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Telling him would be one thing, but
I think she
ask?
told him like she's gonna set him up and gonna, you know,
Like,
to
can
take
I
him
set
down.
Like,
Yeah.
Brad is doing something.
Yeah.
Could it have to somehow relate back to Daphne, though, because she's in the competition of the show, and that there might be some kind of backlash for the finale? Because
Like if
she's in the
Alana
finals.
thought that far ahead? I don't know.
Why
if
would
Alana
she be
would've thought.
talking to Deacon?
I know.
though? Trying to think of what it could
Did
be.
know.
Deacon try to sign her? Am
I was
not
remembering that. I was like,
that?
what was their relationship? I didn't
There
even
was
know
some
they knew
sort
each
of
other.
label relationship, no?
I don't think so. Now that I'm going back in my memory.
I don't remember if he tried to sign him. He just heard them play, right?
Yeah,
And he
'cause-
liked them when they played.
Yeah, because him and Scarlett went to go see the boys play with Alana.
So there isn't really, we haven't really seen interaction with Deacon and Alana.
But they
That's
seemed
not
super
really-
comfortable.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
But Alana also knows Jesse, too.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
There is
Do I miss
connection.
this episode?
Oh.
Anyway.
And it's her birthday.
Oh, yeah.
I know you're going to say that for news,
Oh,
but I
yeah.
can't hold it anymore.
It's okay.
Well, I guess I'm disappointed in Alana in the sense that I feel like if you're going to sleep with two guys in the same band, I feel like going after the second one, me personally, I would really have to be like, okay,
I really
if
like
I really
you.
like you, yeah, I'm gonna risk like ruining that last relationship with the last guy and risk like the whole band's relationship. I gotta really like decide this is like end game, you know, like marriage, whatever. This is like long term. So to like not and then just like dumping me, I'm disappointed.
She might be
in
too
that.
overwhelmed by Brad's situation right now.
But I want to hear what you have to say, though, because earlier this afternoon in the studio, I was talking to Marisa.
Oh, yes, we
and I go,
were.
oh, that Alana. And she goes, I actually like Alana's character. And I was like, why? We'll talk about this later.
All right, I guess we could talk about it now.
Yeah, but
Well-
why'd she do that?
Well, I think it was like I liked her character because she had integrity. You know, starting off.
Sleeping with two of her bandmates.
Right, like she at first, I mean, and now it's gonna sound like I'm backtracking, but like when they first established her character, she seemed like a good person and cared about the guys and what they wanted for the
True.
band. Like she actually made choices. Like, no, this is their band.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's like-
yeah.
True,
So
very
like
true.
on some level, like she cared about people, but now it's like getting twisted into Brad's storyline. Like,
Yeah.
what is she doing? So some integrity. Questionable, but
Wrong
as
decisions.
it's like as a person, she generally is a nice person
True.
who cares
Yeah,
who
you're
cares
right.
about other people.
Yeah, she's not
she's
like a crappy
just
person.
stuck in a rock and a hard place right now.
Yeah, and I mean, I do think that she isn't necessarily thinking about Juliette, but perhaps knows how these family things work.
Yeah. Very
That
true.
she's
Yeah.
back now, and also this is Juliette Barnes. What does Juliette Barnes not get that she wants?
And is she really going to go up against her? Like, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, I'll just bang Brad instead.
Oh my god, it makes my skin cool.
It's vomit work. Like,
It's
and
gross.
me and JJ the past 2 weeks, like we watch it, and we're like, ugh. And I saw you guys, and ugh.
Yeah.
It's just so
Yeah,
creepy.
it's
gross.
Yeah,
I
I
wanna
think
take
next
a shower.
episode's gonna be tough. Yeah, I have a feeling we'll save that, but yeah. Anything else on all of them.
But she did get to open for Little Big Town.
Yeah.
So he is keeping his word.
Oh, yeah.
I love Little Big Town. I digress. Moving on.
Yeah. Okay then. Well, we got to hear Scarlett back on the stage tonight.
Yeah.
Can I say something? Scarlett is literally turned into an old lady. She's a beautiful old woman, but she's literally just like an old woman that is also a deer.
Oh my god! I think you described her perfectly.
Thank you.
No, I completely agree because when she was performing, we love Scarlett, obviously.
Yeah.
But like she had this roby dress on. I'm like, what are you wearing? This isn't the first time she's worn something like that. There was another performance. She was wearing like a shawl and like a weird mix of outfit.
It was like a flowy dress and then a big, just baggy old lady sweater on top. Like if you're gonna wear that around the house, cute. If you're gonna wear it at the grocery store, cute. But on stage,
and then she just sways and looks up at nothing like she's an old person that's like, oh, hello, father. Like, are you... I'm sorry, but she does. I love her, but I just can't get it out of my head.
It's like this, like a pretty flower. That's, I don't know. She's just very interesting.
When I did see the Nashville concert, she just full out barefoot. I mean...
Okay, so it's kind of like her.
But she had long hair. For some reason, when you have longer hair, it's more acceptable.
It works.
I don't know.
Right. But I think it also could just because Scarlett's more of a singer rather than a performer.
True.
So
We do love
that
her.
could be that. Yeah.
She's
And it was a
amazing.
benefit, so
Amazing.
she was about the
Right. It was
Yeah.
about
the place,
the love
and
of the music.
The horses.
Yeah.
Just save that place.
yeah. But she did sound amazing with
She
Sean.
did.
They sounded great
Oh
together.
my god.
Ooh. Those longing eyes.
Well,
Something's
those
happening.
lyrics for the poor wife, I felt just.
Why, as a wife, why would you plant that seed in another woman's head? Like, you should have him. You should be the one. Like, I know she cares about her husband that much to be like, he's like good with you. But if Scarlett was anybody else, she would have been like, well, I do kind of have feelings for him. And she said it was okay. You know, it's. If she was anybody else.
I think it's probably because she did feel comfortable with Scarlett in that sense, that I think she knew that she was a good person.
True.
And that, you know, it was probably something she was really struggling with. I mean, it would really be hard to see your partner know that they have this connection and have those doubts that that person could bring out stuff in them that you couldn't, you know? So
That's true.
I think it's probably just a very real honest, vulnerable moment for her.
Right. And Scarlett's a good person. We know she wouldn't take advantage of.
Yeah. I saw a little, okay, maybe I'm crazy, but I'm not going to be here next week. I'm going to be out of town. So if I'm right, you guys got to give me a shout out. I saw some violence in the wife's eyes. Like,
Whoa.
I could
Angry?
get so, I could get so mad that, like, I could take you out because I need my husband for my family and my child. And Scarlett kissed him back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just don't think that's over. And it's a huge, like, Nashville's so dramatic. I'm afraid someone's going to die next week. I'm not saying it's going to be Scarlett, but I think that lady might go crazy.
Well, we haven't had any big things for a while.
That's true.
I do have a prediction on that.
She'll be like, I'm 80 anyways. I'm good.
Right, I'm good. Let's go.
But you mentioned the kiss and Scarlett's being like, go with your wife, and then she kisses him. I'm like, but you really want him to. It's very conflicting.
Yeah.
There's
She
a lot of
does.
conflicting kisses in this episode.
Yeah.
I think she really does love him, and she's
Yes.
fallen hard for him. But she knows he has a family, and she's like, no, because she's a good person. And she says, go, kiss, go, go.
I didn't realize she liked him till this episode like that.
Oh.
I really didn't feel it I thought it was just a one-sided thing, but now I see it's not.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I did like her monologue or her dialogue with him, because I thought it was very like, you know, true too. It's like, you know, she easy to fall in love with me because I'm new and
Yeah,
been
I
through
thought
all
that
that
was
stuff. Yeah, I like the
perfect.
writing of all that. It's great.
Yeah, but then when he said that, she goes, you don't want to see me when I'm falling. And then he puts his hand, like cups his hand on her face, and he goes, I wish I could.
Yeah.
And I mean, someone that actually wants to see you at your worst, that's...
Go for it.
At that point, then I was like, oh, just kiss.
Yeah.
Come on.
There's that amazing quote though, and it's like, if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best.
Yep.
Hashtag
And it
Marilyn
just-
Monroe.
Exactly.
It is, I mean, But
I don't think.
and I do want to. I mean, the thing is, they just dropped Gunnar and Scarlett off the map, kind of. And I thought they were
Yeah.
going to bring him back this episode, but they didn't.
But they planted
They
the
had-
seed for
yeah.
it.
Yeah, they had the lunch or whatever that was. So that was interesting. A little awkward.
It seemed random, yet totally planned.
Right.
That
Yeah.
they might be doing something with those two.
And the way Gunnar was looking at Scarlett singing with Sean off stage, he was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't notice
He
that.
missed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
He missed his singing partner.
yeah.
They were great up there together.
I think Sean and Scarlett sound better and have a more
What?
connection.
Did you really?
Than Gunnar and Scarlett. Don't kill me.
Gunnar and Scarlett's voice literally turned into one beautiful powerhouse when they are together.
Maybe I haven't heard it in a while.
Oh, what was
I
that
like
thing?
them
I like
both.
both.
I like both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like both.
I'm gonna have to go home and do
Yeah.
research because
Spotify. I mean, there's just the best songs on
Have a lot of
Spotify
homework
season
to do.
1.
Yeah.
They do sound great together either way.
Yeah.
It's like and voices of angels.
Yes. I think Scarlett's this angel, just
she
popping
is
in.
an
Yep.
80-year-old angel.
Well, let's talk about Gunnar's transformation. We got a little good interaction with Will. A little cute moment there.
A little weird moment
Yeah.
right there.
Oh, and then the
What
awkward
happened?
hug. Yeah. That was awesome, though.
That was funny.
Bound to happen.
That was funny.
Well, I was like, but okay, is that just a random thing, or is Will somehow falling in love with Gunnar? We can't deal with that in one episode.
No, they can't
Too
do that
much.
to us.
I think that was just like kind of a treat they gave
Yeah,
to us,
yeah,
just because
yeah.
I think everybody's kind of like speculated, So I think it was just kind of I don't think they're gonna take that anywhere, but it was kind of like a just moment of like fun, whatever kind of thing.
They had a lot of fun together this episode.
Yeah,
Romance
they were
for
super
sure.
cute.
Going electric though.
Oh my god,
That was awesome.
If Gunnar was that performer from the beginning and this is what we saw, I'd be like, okay, yeah, totally, I could see it. But changing it on us all of a sudden, I'm just like, whoa, wait, I need a moment to like take this all in. I don't know, did you guys think it fit him?
I actually I like it. Like, I think that look and everything does fit him. I wasn't crazy about the song choice. I think if it was a stronger song like in that genre, I would really like it. I think his voice sounded good. And I
Yeah.
could see him pulling it off. But
I think it's fun to pull out every once in a while because we know he's such a great performer, artist, writer, and all that. So may not be his new persona on stage, but just to have something in his back pocket whenever
Yeah.
he wants.
I think this maybe was his chance to himself to prove that he could do it alone and be somebody else. But I've never been a fan of his, ever since he changed his hair like that. It's just nothing exactly fits. But it's cool. He can be somebody else. He can be Will Lexington, Will so eloquently said. I love him.
I could be you.
I love that he was on stage with them. I thought that was really
Doing backup
cute.
vocals.
Yes! It's so adorable.
oh yes. All right. Well, ready for the last one? So let's talk about Deacon and Gideon.
Oh my
So little heartbreak to end on.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Deacon acting skills, like, what?
So good.
What?
Yep.
What?
Love him so much.
So
Obsessed.
talented.
I want to him to be my uncle.
Right?
I want
do.
him to be my husband.
I can work with that. I mean, if we get to hang out, that's totally cool. I
Yeah.
can totally deal with that.
Hello, Auntie.
I'll happily be your aunt. For sure.
But it was bound to happen that he was going to find out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
I feel bad for Daphne being stuck in the
Yes.
middle.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think Gideon showed exactly who he is when he asks a little girl to hold that kind of secret away from her dad. At that moment, you're just like, okay, you're an a-hole. Like, you need to go. I don't care what you've been trying, what you're saying.
Yeah.
You don't put a little girl in that situation. So that was it for me.
I agree.
Yeah, you said it.
But it's hard. I mean, the girls have made a connection with him, and there is a part of me that thinks Deacon should be a little bit more sympathetic that he possibly is, has a disease and needs help and hasn't ever really been able to get it. I mean, we don't know the complete history, but it's being an addict. He understands what that's like, and he hasn't seen his dad in a long time, and he doesn't exactly know what he's been through, but it doesn't matter. His dad was an abusive ass.
Yep.
But also, the guy probably needs help.
True, but you don't. he's bringing that into the house with the girls. And I
Agreed.
think that's the biggest problem. If it was just Deacon by himself, yeah, Deacon should definitely be understanding. He's gone through the same thing over and over. But now he's bringing his kids into it. And imagine, like, this person that you hate so much that no one in your now family has ever met comes back into your life, and you, even though you don't want to, you start forgiving him. You start, like, making this connection again. And then you find out that the entire time he's lying to you, and he breaks your heart all over again. Like, oh my God, I can't even imagine what someone going through that could possibly feel. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I
Just
agree. I
pure
think
anger and hate.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
go ahead.
yeah, oh sorry. It was like you saw at the end of last episode, and they were playing music again. You know, they had that bond of connection there, and then you see it in this episode that Deacon's actually happy with his dad. It's like, oh yeah, I remember that too, just telling all these stories and whatnot. So they're bonding now, and now this time hurts more because it is a big lie. They were starting to actually make a connection.
And I think Deacon was maybe questioning himself about what he remembered, because he made a comment of, oh, what the mind remembers about who took him to the hospital. And I think he thought maybe I don't remember my childhood correctly. Maybe it wasn't that bad. And
That's
then
kind of messed up, too.
it's like awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of the anger was too out of like all that stuff coming up, but just what you said too. His biggest fear of letting this in, and then what if something happened to his girls and he's
gonna
responsible
put
for
Daphne in
that?
the
Yeah,
car.
and he's,
Yeah.
If
Well,
he right.
That's the big problem with it, is that, you know, he trusted him enough to go, hey, Daph, why don't you go in his car? And that was probably a big thing. And then he probably hates himself for even putting the girls in harm's way at all. I mean, they probably driven with him before in the past few weeks, and he's been drunk, so.
Yeah.
I thought it was amazing of Daphne to kind of pause and be like, wait.
Well, her look
I thought that
at
was
Deacon was like,
amazing.
help, don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do not put me in that car. I thought that was amazing.
Great acting.
So good. Everyone is so good.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to wrap it up?
I can't. Like, I don't even want to think about next week.
I really do want a spin-off with the girls.
Yeah.
And I want
Yes,
CMT to do it.
Yes, please.
That would be good. Yeah.
I would love to see that.
Nashville
Them doing their
Juniors.
music. And I thought it'd be I think it'd be so cool.
And it could start on CMT. Like, they could have it from the beginning and have complete creative control and make it all about music.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
Would be very good.
Yeah.
All right. Write your letters.
All right, CMT, let's do it.
All right, Missy, you have some news and gossip for
I
us.
do.
AfterBuzz TV News.
So I've been gone for a couple of weeks, but a lot of things have happened. It's actually really cool. Len and Stella, speaking of the girls, she actually has 2 new music videos out. The first one called Bad. It's a new song. It's in demo, she says, quote unquote, but it sounds amazing. Like,
so
seriously,
good.
I cannot stop listening to it. So this is Len and Stella's new song, Bad.
Making sure that I never know. Calling her while the shower goes, then crawl back in bed. It's a shame. I probably should've known better. I probably should've known better. Every word you say, yeah, you asleep, but you was lying.
So good.
Oh my God. I
it's
kind
catchy.
of would think they would do country just because, but this is amazing.
Yeah. It's awesome. Go check it out. It's on YouTube. People are begging for it to be on Spotify. Eventually it's going to be there. But yeah, that's her new song. And then she also did a new Drake cover called Controller, where she's just at the piano being herself. That's how freaking talented she is.
My it just changed. You just buzzed the front gate. I thank God you came. How many more days can I wait? I made plans with you.
So
And I
beautiful.
won't let it fall.
So simple.
Yep.
She puts her own spin
So
on
much
the song.
melody in her voice.
And it does not sound like Drake whatsoever. So, like, that's how talented she is, that she can make it her own. So go check it out.
amazing.
Len and Stella, Bad and Controller.
Nice.
And also, today being July 19th, it is Caitlin Doubleday's birthday.
Happy
Yay.
birthday!
Happy birthday, Caitlin Doubleday. We're almost birthday buddies. My birthday was yesterday. Hers is today. But happy birthday to Caitlin. She wasn't in this episode, but she's probably going to be in the finale.
Was she in it for like a split second?
I don't think so.
No,
Oh,
no.
that was last week.
I I didn't see Jessie at all in this episode. But today's her birthday, so wish her happy birthday.
Love her.
Yeah, so another big milestone also for Charles Esten, because we love him. He just had his 100th appearance at the Grand Ole
Oh my
Opry.
gosh.
100.
That's crazy.
Yeah. From, Nashville to
That's
just
That's
music career.
amazing. I remember when I went to Nashville like 3 years ago, 3 years ago, we did the backstage tour of the Grand Ole Opry, and they were like, "This is Rayna James dressing room," and I was like, "Oh my god!"
That's awesome. So we have a couple of pictures for you who are listening on iTunes. Definitely go check us out on YouTube. Charles Esten's mom actually surprised him on his doorstep for his 100th appearance. And, he celebrated with his family, and they had cupcakes, and he's with his guys. And, yeah, he just had his 100th appearance at the Grand Ole Opry. So, good job on him.
Yeah. That is
So
amazing.
adorable.
Yeah, 100 cupcakes. Look at that.
Yay!
That's awesome.
I mean, it
Just to
is.
be
Good
part
stuff.
of the Grand Ole Opry.
Could you guys
That's history.
imagine if you could have just been teletransported there to be there? I mean, like,
Love
what
to
would
see
you
that.
have
That'd
given?
be amazing.
Everything. I would have given everything.
Yeah, so that's all that I have for news.
Okay. Well, like we've been doing for the season, let's do we each have a song for you guys. Song
Yes.
we've been listening to lately that we're into. Let's start with Violet.
Ooh, okay. Mine. I heard this song on XM radio, and it's Brandon Lay, Yada Yada Yada. Playing it now.
He's so sexy.
He is so hot. I'm like, I can't. It is so catchy. It's so good. It's just like one of those feel-good songs.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
It looks pretty,
I
too.
like it.
Yes, he does.
I'm waiting to hear more from him.
I want to see more from him.
Yeah.
All right, Sam.
All right.
Okay, for me, let's see. We have Maddie and Tay, Friends Don't Lie. This is on my spring/summer 2018 Spotify playlist.
Nice.
I found it by suggestion, and I'm obsessed.
Friends don't call you in the middle of the night. Couldn't even tell you why. They just felt like saying hi. Friends don't stand around playing with their keys, finding reasons not to leave, trying to hide the chemistry, drive a little too slow.
I know. So good. And I love the girls' voices together. I'm going to listen to everything now.
And the lyrics are very true.
Yeah. Real friends don't lie, you guys.
Get out of the friend zone. Yeah, I love that, and that's a pretty video.
Yeah.
All right, so mine, I have this song has actually been out for a little more than a year, but it's new to me, so I think everyone else should know about it. It's called Adam Doliak. Well, the artist is Adam Doliak, called "Bigger Than Us."
Love this song.
We've been here, we've done that. Saying things we can't take back. Yeah, when times get bad, we get real good at that. Taking stands and starting wars. So who knows what we're fighting for? Then it's white flags and unslammed doors. Yeah, I know it's been one of those nights, but it's all gonna be alright. Baby, this love is a long, haul highway, stronger than time and force.
Yeah, so that's called "Bigger Than Us" by Adam Doliak.
I love it.
Great
He's a
voice.
cutie pie.
Yeah,
You guys, someone should create a Spotify playlist of all the songs you've suggested.
we should.
that'd be cool.
We should get on that.
Yeah,
Have that for our next
I just
episode.
want to listen to music all night now. Like,
I know.
yeah.
A lot of good music.
Yeah. Sorry, my dog is in the house. I think she just found something to eat on the floor over there.
No.
She's our Nashville mascot. All right, I have one. So this is by Blue October. It's called Home. When I first found the song was actually by following Carrie Underwood on Instagram. She posted something about this song, or it was Instagram or Twitter or something. But anyway, so I love it.
Dancing in the kitchen in the pale moonlight. Only care in the world is that our kids are alright. Daddy loves mama and mama loves him. Tomorrow we get to do it over again. So smile at me, baby, take my breath away. With the good Lord willing, I'll be happy to say that daddy loves mama and mama loves him. Tomorrow we get to do it over again.
Yeah, just sweet, just
I'm
simple
all for it. Oh my God,
life.
so good.
I like it.
His voice is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
I love all these songs.
Me too. Good stuff. All right. Well, I guess that brings us to
Oh
our
my God.
final
prediction.
prediction.
No, I'm not ready.
I know.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
I think I'm gonna cry. Don't cry.
Can't believe it's the last one.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
All right.
Oh my God.
Okay. First, Scarlett and Gunnar. Are we gonna see them together at the end? How's it gonna get left?
I say no.
I say yes.
I say they're going to resolve their stuff. I don't think they're going to be romantically together, though, no.
Okay.
But musically, maybe.
Musically.
Maybe
yeah.
musically. I don't know if they could. I don't know if Gunnar can handle that.
I think we're gonna see musically, and then we may see. We're not gonna. I don't think we won't see them make a move, but they might give us a little glimmer of hope. Yeah,
Like they look at
something.
each other and go, "Oh, we're soulmates."
Something,
Right.
something, or when they sing, they start to have the connection again, or something. All right, what are we gonna see from Deacon and Jesse?
Oh my God, I want them together.
They're
Please,
so
let
going to
them
get back
be
together. They have to.
Yeah.
I thought we
have
had a
to.
little bit of that this episode. We got nothing.
I think with I'm gonna jump forward. Sorry.
for it.
With Alana, she's gonna. We saw a little clip of her doing some with Brad. So I think she's gonna take him down, which is gonna give Jessie the whole freedom she needs to officially be with Deacon.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. I like that.
Yay!
Agreed.
Yeah, that was mine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For that one. No,
Yeah.
that's good. We're both on the same page for that. I think, yeah, Dick Brad definitely has to go down.
Yes.
Publicly, I think.
I thought you said
he
Dick
deserves-
Bad for a second.
No,
I was like,
that's
yes,
our
it is.
that's
Brad.
our
Oh,
nickname
Dick
for
Brad.
Dick Brad.
Dick Brad. He's gonna go down publicly. And
Yeah,
I
like
think
in Me Too.
Alana's gonna play
Yes.
a big part in that. And either that goes with the television show. Daphne's gonna win. It's gonna be great. But I think it has to be done publicly, so he knows.
Yeah, I think Daphne could somehow be a part of this in some way just because of that conversation that we did not hear.
Oh my God, I'm dying to know what they say.
Yeah.
Me too. But I think that Alana's going to have a Me Too moment, but also maybe take Juliette Barnes' place as the bad girl of country music in some kind of way.
Ooh.
She's not there anymore, and she's just going to be like, okay, now this is my show.
Poor Avery.
Yeah. Avery and Juliette
I want
together.
them back together. I
Yeah.
think we saw. I forget her name, but Juliette's the church friend.
Hallie.
Hallie, yeah.
When we saw her tell Avery, so I think he's gonna go back to her because I saw a little glimmer when he looked at her. I saw a little
I did too. I did
So
too.
yeah.
I thought I could. I
want them
felt like it
together.
was like maybe she really has changed.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
Maybe she has.
There's maturity. There's maturity.
Yeah.
But like when they were at the hospital and they were just like
That
next
was
to each
cute.
other, I'm
I
like,
know.
yeah, you see, that's why we love them in the first place.
How many times have we seen that, though? Just because the show is ending does not mean it's going to be perfect.
That's in my brain too because I was so like I did not want. I'm like no more Avery. Done.
Well,
But
it's
when I see it, I'm like yeah.
It's they need to tie it up in a bow. They're gonna end up on the farm and look, and then I'm pregnant. Then they're gonna have one in her belly, one next to them, all big family with goats
Yeah.
and stuff. Whatever.
I'm
But
so
hey,
excited.
That's romantic. That's the
Yeah.
kind of life I actually grew up in.
Maybe that's what they need.
And but I'd be for that because what relationship is perfect?
Yeah.
None.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very true.
And they gotta have one if they're not gonna give us Scarlett and Gunnar. Then
Right?
You gotta have.
I'd rather
one of
have
them that, like,
Avery and Juliette than Scarlett.
Yeah, Scarlett.
Yeah,
Avery.
me too. Me too.
Give us Jabe. Yeah.
Avery.
Give us Jabery.
Any others?
I'd be
Anything
for
else?
that. I think Gideon's gonna die.
Bye.
Ooh.
Only like this is why I say that because he got in the car. He could have been already drunk at that moment,
No, he didn't. He took the keys. Deacon did, right?
or
He
like
threw them. No, he threw
he
the
did
bottle.
take
the
the
bottle,
I
yeah.
think Gideon's gonna die somehow because there was a moment when we saw Gideon in voiceovers. Like, is this really happening? Gideon's in a black suit, black tuxedo suit. It could be a funeral. Just saying.
Wait.
Wait,
Wait, what? You saw his dead
Or
body? I
Gideon.
don't understand.
I think Gideon's gonna die. They're gonna have a funeral, and Deacon's.
Oh,
Deacon
Deacon was
did a
in
black
the
suit.
Oh, I
Did I
thought
say
you said
Deacon?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gideon, Deacon, it's
Yeah.
like very
No,
similar.
I think Gideon's gonna die. Deacon's obviously gonna be upset about it, but there's gonna be a funeral.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he'll get
That's
closure.
only what I see from the 2 frames that I saw
Well,
on screen.
I agree with you. I think that Deacon's just probably going to get closure with that part of his life and peace with his father, maybe in some way, and then he passes. Because they got to wrap it up.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just thought maybe Gideon would just go away
Then what was his purpose?
Yeah.
maybe to tell us about Deacon's past, because we didn't really,
Yeah.
we've never known how he's grown up.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
So he
probably.
like served his purpose, not by.
By as in dead.
Oh,
Do you guys, I have a question. Do you think there is any way, shape, or form that Rayna James will somehow make her little face present
Oh, you
in the
just gave me
finale,
goosebumps.
series finale?
Not
I
her
would
face,
love it,
her
but-
music. Her music's gonna play in some shape.
I want a
or form.
flashback.
I
I
need a
want Connie
flashback.
Britton's face.
Yeah,
need
I
a
could agree with you.
flashback
One
too.
flashback would be nice.
We need something.
Or at least a
I don't think
moment.
we're gonna get it, but
Yeah.
we need
Yeah.
something.
At least a moment recognizing Rayna.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh,
Sorry.
I can't
Sorry,
believe
guys.
it's come to this.
No.
All right, well, our time is up. One more week, guys. All right, give us your comments. Let us know what you think's gonna go down in this finale a week from today. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Where can everybody follow you guys at?
You can follow me everywhere at Violet Kanian and on my website, beautyinsideus.com.
And I wish I could be here next week, but I cannot. I might just join virtually, like
Call in.
live chat. I might leave you guys a video with my thoughts. But you can find me, tweet at me about your thoughts of the series finale at SamD43, Twitter and Instagram, and SamDavidsonEntertainment.com.
Yeah, and you can follow me everywhere: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all those fun social media platforms at Serafini TV.
And you can find me at JJ Jurgens, and then you can watch Tuesdays on Tom Girl and follow me there too as well. See you next week, guys. Oh, bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz y'all